If you come to Santiago, the most typical places that you are going to visit will be Bellavista neighborhood, San Cristóbal and Santa Lucia Hills, La Vega or el Mercado Central. All of them belong to the most typical and classical places for tourism in Santiago. Because of that, we want to show you different places, different faces of this city. One of them will be the most popular and typical market from Chilean people. This is called vioh. You can say then also a lot of things like all magazines, furniture, wherever you want to find, you will find in that place. Other interesting places that we want to show you will be the church at Santa Filomena and another church on Bandera Street. And you can visit the galleries in the city center that most of the tourists never go, but you will have the opportunity to know in this video.
Here we are in vioh. It's a huge local market located in Franklin subway station. There are 4 squares between Santiago and San Isidro Street. It is called Persa because it means Persian. It is very similar with the antique Persian market in Persia. First vioh exists in 1940 as a leather market near to Matadero Market. It is next to this market because it was precisely here where the leather produced in the slaughterhouse was sold. Then, as the city was growing south, this market was slowly gaining more commercial importance in the 50s. But after its disappearance in 1979 and followed by the 1982 crisis, the market had to be redesigned, and slowly again it became the huge market that is nowadays. Here we are in the El Mall del Mueble. Here you can find a huge variety of furniture. You can find a huge variety of shoes, clothing, and everything that you need. We've already seen a great variety of this person. We can find furniture, clothes, and technology. Also, we can find a great variety of tools.
To make some walking without a specific end was popular in Paris at the middle of the 19th century. It was the Austrian designer Karl Brunner, the one who brought this idea to our country. And it was because of this popularization that in the center of a capital city was created several galleries that shows a lot of Chilean culture. One of those ones is the Portal Fernández Concha, and it is located in Plaza de Armas, near to the subway station with the same name. It was created in 1871 as a 7-stage building that on its first stage held quality restaurants with French gastronomic influences. Nowadays we can find promos like the day specialty, good sandwiches, hot dogs, pizza, and cakes. Right next to Portal Fernández Concha, you can find Pasaje Malo, which was built on 1947, and it's well known because of the variety of articles you can find in here, like electronic articles, tobacco houses, jewelry, and something really typical of Chile, which are café con piernas, where you can enjoy the view looking at beautiful women, while while you drink a cup of coffee. In this gallery you can find a lot of articles like medical articles, jewelry, toys, books and clothing.
Do you really want to make me cry?
Here we have Capilla de las Ánimas, which is located in the center of Santiago in Teatina Street 769. It is said that it was built in 1906, but some experts say that this building is from 1945 because the materials used in the facade and other parts of the building are not the same. It is a very small chapel and it only has 250 square meters. It was used at the middle of the 1950s by the Castro Vicars as their house. Later they moved to Los Leones with Nueva Providencia. Inside this building we can find many treasures, such as a Christ statue, which was used in Basilica del Salvador, and a retablo, which represents a scene from the Purgatory. Both of these ancient objects are from the 19th century. As you can see on the top, this church was completely destroyed, partially destroyed, by the earthquake, and now they are starting to build again. In the meantime, they have enabled a small chapel at the side of the chapel.
But now I've come back again. Why do I find it hard to write the next line? Oh, I want the truth to be said.
Another place that is sometimes very unseen by the citizens itself of Santiago is Santa Filomena Church, which is at my back. It is located in Santa Filomena Church, 315th Street, and in English it would be the parish of Santa Filomena. It is located in the Patronato District, which is a very commercial one, and it is named after the name itself, after a saint and a martyr. It was built in 1884 by Eugenia Johanon, which was the architect, and it was supervised by the priest Roberto Marchand. This church is the result of the war against the Indian and against the Indian volunteer and the non-profit organization that followed the Rerum Renovatio promoted by the Pope at that time. As you can see in the art, especially, it follows a neo-Gothic style. The paintings inside of it and the painting of the walls try to emulate the materials of stone and marble. It was used at the time it was built by the Josephite Fathers congregation. The donations of the wealthy families of this district made possible the construction of this church at that time. In 1985, this church was severely damaged, and since the year 1995 it has been repaired by the contributions of the same people and the Patronato District itself. Nowadays it is part of the National Chilean Heritage.
We are going to show you the B-side of this tourist route that we have prepared for you, and we really hope you enjoy it. And when you come here to Santiago, you really have the opportunity to visit that place, and you will have another experience of what tourism can be.